Ugh, we are recording.
And we are recording. I'm gonna get my box that puts my laptop up a tiny bit higher.
Okay, go get your box.
I'm gonna go get my box. I'm gonna get my box. I'm gonna get
She's gonna
my.
get
I'm
her
gonna get
box,
my. I'm gonna
box,
get my
box, box,
box.
box, 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 box. I look like a clown.
Yeah, but you're a sexy clown.
I'm a clown.
Yeah, but a sexy one.
Oh, I'm a sexy clown.
I'm a sexy clown.
Oh, she's looking cute with a little chuleta here. Come on, chuleta ponieta.
You know I stay cute. I stay cute.
Oh, we doing glasses? Hold on. Oh, me too, baby. Me too.
Yeah. See, I kind of
Ew.
want those, and you can have these.
Yeah,
Yeah. I kind of
I'm
want to
feeling
swap.
this.
I want to swap with you, Detoxx.
Yeah, but these are for the classy ladies. I'm like, I don't want the girls to see who I am.
Oh, right. So not everybody's allowed to see who you are. Hello, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Boudoir Banter. My name is Detoxx Busti-AE. I bring the boudoir.
Wait, your name is Detoxx Busti-AE?
No, I'm reading you lines.
Oh, okay. I thought. I have my script ready, okay?
Okay, this is your script right here.
Work. But welcome back to another episode of Boudoir Banter, and I'm Detoxx Bustier, and I'm bringing you to the boudoir, and
And my name is Christian Rez, and I'm bringing you the banter.
ooh,
Okay? Watch out, little girl.
ooh, we're doing some Noggin, Noggin.
No, we don't want
Oh,
Laomi to get upset with us. So
ooh, ooh, ooh. The
she
girls are
will come for
coming
the
for the
girls.
girls.
Laomi
Mm-hmm.
has been coming for the girls online. Just be like, bitch. But she's been doing that for years. She's been, talking about the no
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, and we will definitely get into that in the episode. But
Mm-hmm.
Christian, how has your week been?
Oh my
Anything happen?
God. So this past week, I actually signed up to be one of Zorha Mandani's snow shovelers.
Ooh,
If you're in New York
yeah.
City and if you're watching from the New York City area, bitch, you may have seen me cleaning up the crosswalks in North Queens. Yes, bitch, that was me on Northern Boulevard. If you saw me, you saw me. I was cleaning
Girl,
the streets. You're welcome. Community
she was getting
service.
paid $30 an hour.
$30 an
Go
hour, bitch,
what?
straight from Mandani's pocket. Thank you, Daddy Manzani.
Girl,
Thank
it's from the
you.
city.
Like the sugar daddy of them all.
Okay, work. Any sad news that you want to share?
Oh, well, yes, actually, now that you mention it, unfortunately, my dear, dear dog, my childhood dog, Jack,
Mm.
Jack Rez, we put him to rest this weekend.
Aw.
And it was very sad. It was very, very sad. He's been with our family for like 15 years.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but he was very elderly, and he was sick. So not to bring down the mood, but rest in peace, Jekyll's.
Okay, work. And we put a picture here to honor Jack. Jack, may
Oh,
you rest in peace in doggy heaven.
oh, he's just pissing and shitting up a storm up there.
Work. All right, so Christian, let's jump into this episode of RuPaul's Drag Race, season 18, episode, what is
Yes,
this? 8, 9? We're on episode
this
9
is
now,
episode
right?
9 now. Yes, we're on episode
Oh,
9.
the season is flying by so fast.
I
Like,
know the
it's gone by
competition's
really
getting
fast.
thick.
Right. So last week we saw that Mamma Mia went home. How did you feel about that? Did you feel it was her time to go?
No, no, I didn't.
Oh,
No, I
so you're
didn't.
saying she won that lip sync?
I'm saying she won that lip sync. She
Oh,
definitely didn't lose it.
oh,
So, yeah, no, I don't. I wasn't here for Mia's elimination. I didn't think it was fair. I didn't think it was called for. I thought Mia was doing well. Yeah, she didn't do. She's not an acting girly. Yeah, but no, it wasn't her time to go. Honestly, because
Okay.
the next challenge is a Rusical, and she would have slayed that down. I'm
Well, she
sure
would
of
have
it.
slayed the choreography down. Just
I
saying,
think she would have
because
been a good cast member in the thing too. I could have easily seen her, slay. There was a lot of choreography in it too, so I think that was an opportunity for her to like shine if she were in it. So, but anyway, no,
okay,
I'm not here for her elimination.
work. So this week's episode is the Rusical. And since you are a Rusical girl, you have your BAA, BFA, your something in musical
I wish I had a
theater.
BFA, girl. I didn't have enough student loans for a BFA. They just
Oh,
gave
what
me
you got?
a
You just got the
BA.
BA?
I just got the BA. They forgot the F, baby.
Oh, so
I didn't have enough money for that F.
so Christian, you are gonna lead today's episode
Oh
of
my god, I
Boudoir
am?
Banter. Yeah,
What
duh,
a turn
because
of events.
you are the musical theater girly because I love musicals. Woo!
You love musicals too.
I do, just the
You
black
also
ones.
like theater. Detox is
I
low
like the
key
black
a
ones.
theater.
Shh,
Yeah,
shh, don't
okay.
tell anybody.
Yeah,
Because if I get
no.
on Drag Race, I'm gonna be like, oh my god, I don't know nothing about musical theater, and then I pop out like, ooh,
And you're gonna
come
come
on,
through and be like Sutton Foster.
right?
Right.
All right.
Okay. So to start us off on this episode,
Yes.
new day in the workroom, right? The girls are coming. Oh, so let's start. Let's take a step back for a second. The girls are coming back from Mia's elimination.
Mm.
The girls are talking really highly about Mia. They say she was really positive. She was very uplifting, and the girls are sad that she's not with them. But one person in particular is being very haunted by this elimination, which is her niece Juicy. Juicy
Mm.
seems to be
Mm-hmm.
really down in her feelings, 2 weeks in a row now, sending important people home. So Juicy's definitely feeling the pressure now. And then we have a moment where we see a little bit of vulnerability from Juicy where she opens up about some drug addiction that she's faced in her life. This
Mm-hmm.
was definitely, we heard Rue talking about the who are you question to Juicy, and it's really like ruminating in her head. And this was her opportunity to open up about the drug addiction. What are your thoughts about, Juicy kind of opening up to us a little bit more?
You know, I applaud Juicy for like sharing that story. And being a drag queen in nightlife, sadly, this is the reality of most performers because we are in a space, we're in a bar. Often we're in spaces where it's so like substances, alcohol is around us like a lot.
Yeah.
And it's so easily to get influenced by it. And for many people, it's a struggle because when you are in that fantasy, people are often pushing it on you and you're like, oh, encouraging you to do it. You may want to do it because you want to fit in. So I could definitely understand. And I'm happy that she's had Athena to like help her come back, help her to, just get out of that dark place that she was. So
Yeah.
Juicy, I applaud you, girl. I applaud you.
Yes, good job, Juicy. I think that we're finally starting to see a little bit of, and I think even Juicy is starting to discover, like, who am I when I put all of my, like, bullshit aside, when I put the story to this, like, who comes out of this?
Mm-hmm.
So I see a lot of growth happening for Juicy, and I think Juicy's even realizing that too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the girls come back the next day. It's a new day in the workroom. And I love to see that the queens are still like keeping Vita's memory alive. I mean, she's
Mm-hmm.
not dead or anything, but they're still keeping the spirit of Vita in the room. It just goes to show how much of an impact she had on the girls, right?
Yeah.
Clearly she was a very strong player.
Yeah, and it also shows that, they had a lot of like high hopes for Vita. And
Yeah,
granted, I
I
think if
did
she comes back
too.
for an all-star, if she comes back for an all-star, I think she will definitely dominate and she will definitely win because she's learned how to be on TV now.
Yeah.
So I can't wait to see her back in the all-stars.
Yeah, she'll definitely come back like triple as polished as she was before, which is going to make her like
Mm-hmm.
a dangerous player when she comes back for All Stars.
Yeah.
I
And
love this
also,
little, yeah,
like I noticed like the girls are calling Nene out, and they're starting to say that she doesn't know how to read the room. But when she said that little comment about Vita, where she was like, Vita knows who she is, the girls are like, ooh, Nene. And I'm like, I didn't get it. But it also makes me think, what are the editors editing out? Because you notice that was a really small section. And I
yeah,
feel like Nene said more, and they're trying to paint a better picture of Nene as not such as a. And I'm like, something's missing because the girls are
yeah.
saying something and seeing something that we're not seeing.
And it feels like it feels like what the girls are trying to say is that Nini's not that nice.
But the
She's fierce
editors are telling us something
competition.
else.
Right. Or were they just trying to make Nini make a comment so that they could do that in the edit? I don't know.
Hmm.
But it's giving the girls are saying that Nini goes off with a random comment and you never know if you're gonna like get hit with some random shade by her.
Hmm.
So Rue comes into the workroom after a little while, tells the girls what the mini challenge is gonna be, which is this grinder I hardly know her game. I find it so funny that the girls are picking on Athena a lot in the beginning. Everything is Athena. They're like, who's most likely to hook up and drag? Athena. Who's most likely to Athena? And then they get to the question of who's likely to be most eliminated next, which is a messy
Oh.
question.
Hmm.
Um, and the girls pick Kenya and Discord. How do you feel about that?
Well, the girls mostly pick Kenya, and Kenya even picked herself because she's like, "Girl, at the end of the day, I know I'm not going home, but I know
Right,
this is all about majority who wins the vote, and
right,
I'm gonna pick myself because I know how you shady bitches are voting." And
right.
last season, Kenya even brought up last season when they picked Jules to be the one going home next, and look, she was in the top two,
So,
so
yeah.
maybe Miss Kenya might be going all the way,
Can you imagine how gacky would that be if Miss Kenya turned it the fuck out last minute? I don't see her as going
right?
to the top four, but
Oh,
sorry,
so you
I
don't
don't.
see Kenya as
Not
the
with these.
winner?
I see Kenya as an all-star.
Oh, okay. The girls are shady to Miss Kenya.
I'm not shady to Miss Kenya. I live for Kenya. I love her. Do I think she's gonna win season 18? No. But I think
Hmm.
that she is great TV, and I think that she's gonna get invited back for All Stars. But
Okay,
how
go off.
gaggy would it be if she turned it out and she wound up winning?
We'll be like, I
I
told
would be
you.
gagged. I would be so gagged.
Hmm.
But regardless of the girls thinking that Kenya and Discord are going home next, those are the two girls that win the mini challenge.
Go off.
Go off. Discord said, I haven't been in the bottom though. So I don't know who y'all bitch is talking to. Thinking I'm gonna go home next, because I'm not. It's gonna be one of you bottom
Right?
bitches.
I.e. Kenya. Oh.
Oop, I.e. Kenya. So we're placing bets on Kenya. So after the game is over, RuPaul announces the Maxi Challenge, which is going to be a Rusical, Fannie, the Hard Knock Ball Rusical. The
Ooh.
girls are living, they're
And wait, before you
excited.
say it, can you guess who I am for my
Oh,
Dragula?
wait, let me think. Episode 9, Fannie, the Rusical. Are you trying to give us a little orphan Fannie?
No, I'm Blanny, the Black Annie.
Blanny, not the Black
Blanny.
Annie.
I feel like the Blanny, her hair is not curly. It's a silky Dominican blowout.
Okay.
And she got her little freckles, her
Happy
lash
Dominican
extensions.
Independence Weekend, by the way.
Oh, go on.
You
But
know I'm
yeah.
Dominica, papi.
Oh, I know Dominican. I'm Blanny. Oh my god.
uh, yes, RuPaul comes into the workroom, tells the girls that the maxi challenge this week is gonna be the Rusical. It's gonna be Fannie, the Hard Knock Ball Rusical. It's a long
Mm-hmm.
name, but okay.
Right. And also, RuPaul told the girls that they're going to be dancing, voguing, noggin, boom flicking, twisting, and turning. And I'm like, RuPaul, girl,
That's
there's
doing a
not
lot.
a lot of, yeah, I'm like, there's not a lot of these girls in it to be voguing the house down. Because this is
Right.
about to be a hot mess.
And if they wanted to do that, they should have done it when there was more black girls available in the cast. But,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
whatever. This it is what it is. So at this point in the episode, I was like, that's why Mia got eliminated, because they can't have this girl. This girl would have turned it out, in my opinion. So, going off of that, now it's time for the girls to pick out their parts in the Brusical, right? And the girls are already fighting. The girls are fighting over parts. The girls are trying to figure out who's going to be Fannie. And we have Nene who wants to be Fannie. And we have Mikey that
Mm-hmm.
wants to be Fannie.
Mm-hmm.
And since they going back and forth and they don't know who Fanny's going to be, the girls are like, let's have an audition.
Oh, I would have been
Get
like,
up in front of
no.
us and have an audition. Show us what
I'd
you
be like,
got,
no, I
girl.
want this part. I would be like, nope, I
You
want this
wouldn't do
part,
the
and I'm not
audition?
auditioning. Nope, I'd be like, it's mine.
Then the girls wouldn't give it to you. You know what would happen if you
Baby,
did that? The girls would gang up on you and be like, then it's her part then, if you don't want to audition for it. She's
and I
willing
would
to
have
audition.
turned no, because RuPaul didn't say the girls each everybody vote on who should be a part. RuPaul says pick your part, and I'll be like, RuPaul, I pick my part. The girls didn't see it. Oh well. This was not RuPaul didn't say audition for the part you want. RuPaul said, girls, now you're gonna pick your parts.
Mm-mm.
Just
They would
saying.
love you. They gonna love you over there. Producers are gonna have a good time with you.
Right?
So yeah, they're fighting, they're holding the auditions, and the girls decide it's Mikey's turn. It's gonna be Mikey's part. They said, Nene, thank you very much. We'll get back to you. Mikey, you got the part.
Yeah, and we seen on because Nene definitely went into that. She said she agreed to the audition. I think the girls even asked her. They were like, "Okay, so if you audition, we will determine who the part goes to," and she
Mm,
agreed on it. And once they did, Mikey got the role, and I agree. She was like, "Wait a minute, I don't know if I want it." And then the sneaky thing, she tried to say, "Oh, I want Athena, I want your part," and Athena was like, "Bitch,
yeah, what
get
the
the fuck
fuck
out
was
of
that
here."
about?
Right? Athena was like, girl, you auditioned for that role. Don't be coming to try to come for my part now. And I live. Athena was standing up. Like, I love that Athena did that. Athena was like, girl,
Yeah,
bye.
because honestly, why? You didn't want it before, but now you want it because for what? Because I have it. Like it's just because she didn't want the role that was left over, so now she was coming for the next. Girl,
Right?
bye, Nene, stay over there.
Yeah. And even, Mikey was willing to give up the role too. And I feel like the only reason why Mikey was doing that too, was because she was trying to play mind games with Nene. Because I don't think Nene realized how much singing it would have been. And Nene is not the best singer, but Mikey was like, "Okay, girl, you can take it." And she was like, "Wait a minute, I don't want it. I don't want it. You have it." And
Hmm.
Mikey was like, "Okay, I thought so. The role is mine."
I mean, if I was somebody that was like trying to look for an opportunity to send Nene home, I would have been like, yeah, girl, the part is yours.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do it and see Nene crumble under the stress.
I'd be like, "You wanted it."
You wanted it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Go off, sister. So yeah, so now we get to the recording part. The girls pick their parts. Now they're going off to record the tracks.
Yeah. So I don't know if you noticed at the end they gave a special tribute to Gabe Lopez, which Gabe was the music producer who was like behind Leland, like arranging and recording everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it was kind of sad, like watching it again, like when I
Did
was
he
rewatching the
die?
episode. Yeah, you didn't see at the end where they gave
Yeah,
a
I
tribute.
did.
That was him.
And
Yeah. So it was kind of sad, and Gabe is responsible for a lot of producing a lot of the musicals, and it was kind of sad, like watching the episode, seeing him there, and just like thinking about we never know when it's going to be our last moment, but want to give a special shout out to Gabe Lopez and his family. Gabe passed away in January, actually, of
oh,
recently before the episode aired. So may you rest in peace, Gabe.
Yes. Shout out. Shout out Gabe.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, the girls are getting ready to record. They're laying down their tracks, and so far, the girls that are looking good in good shape are Kenya, Jane, Mikey. Those are all like really strong girls so far.
Hmm.
Some of the other girls are not looking so strong, but they also didn't show everybody's recording session,
Hmm.
which,
Yeah,
I don't, maybe it wasn't
because
that exciting enough.
it wasn't. But definitely the two people that was really struggling was Juicy and Athena. And especially Athena, she was like, I bring the bird and I bring the plane and I do drive the car and I'm down and sane.
I love that they was calling her Dr. Seuss. Athena gets into her
Right.
Dr. Seuss era
Right?
thing.
I was like, uh-uh.
Yeah, she definitely has a way of doing that over and over.
Mm-hmm.
Because she did it in
Yeah.
her little talent as well. Like, I'm Athena and I'm here to say I'm Greek in the face and a blah blah blah.
Yeah. And we see Miss Kenya was really like exceeding. Like I was like, yes,
Yes,
Kenya, serve the girls.
this
Like
was definitely a
this is
strong week
like
for
the
Kenya.
role. This was the role that Kenya was like, baby, I'm ready. I
Mm-hmm.
am ready, and I'm gonna lay it down and give it to y'all.
Rightfully so. She has something to
Hmm.
prove, right? I mean, like, she hasn't been
Hmm.
doing too hot. The girls already think she's going home. So she can't give the judges any reason to, like, send her home. She's got to perform
Hmm.
well.
Yeah.
After recording, the girls move on to choreo with Jamal. We love choreo with Jamal. We already know the girls that are, doing a great job with Jamal.
Hmm.
Um, what's her face? Juicy, obviously, is doing a great job. Nene knows how to move, but we see Discord is having some trouble.
I was
We
worried for
see,
you, girl.
Athena's not really, Vogan's not really her thing. She trying though.
Hmm.
She's definitely trying.
Yeah, and I think this was a problem with it because like they're putting a white person in a position to do a black, bless you. Yeah, they're putting like a white person in a position to do a black art form
Hmm.
and a style of dancing, which Athena has no place doing. And I'm like, you got to be kidding me.
Right. Most of these queens. This is a
Yeah,
mostly white cast.
yeah. And I'm like,
Oh,
girl, at that point, you should just said, we're not going to put the Vogan in it. It's just going to be Annie the Rusical.
right.
Like,
Why'd they still do it?
I mean, Franny. Yeah, I
They
was
could
like,
have taken it out. The choreo could have been something totally different. It could have just not had
right.
Vogan, just been a standard musical.
And even though they brought in like a Vogan expert, which I love for him, by the way, I think I follow him on Facebook. I
Oh yeah,
do.
he's great. I
Um,
mean, but
yeah, I the girls was just not getting it. But I have to say, Kenya was keeping up with Juicy in the choreography, and I was watching them, and I was like,
yeah.
oh, Kenya knows how to move.
Yes, she does. We even saw in her talent show too. Like the girl can move. The girl knows how to
Hmm.
dance. She does the color guard with the flags. She can split. She's flexible. She can kick her face. So
Yeah.
yeah, Kenya can keep up with these girls for sure.
Hmm.
So after we finish up our choreo with Jamal, we go back to the workroom again. And, Juicy brings up how when she was assisting Athena, that, she constantly had to remind herself that this is like work. And,
Hmm.
she's like, I had to be like, we're at work, and Athena, what were they talking about? What were they saying? Oh, ruthless. They were talking about like ruthless girls and Athena like being ruthless as the mother character, right? And then that's where Juicy brings up that, yeah, but we were working. And I was wondering, Detoxx, do you have like any experience, having to separate work and play and, having to be ruthless on set and then be somebody else? How do you handle work and, your assistants?
I would say, with my assistants, I'm always professional. I always, we always have the understanding that this is the Detoxx motherfucking Busti-AE show. And
Oh,
if you
right.
fuck up, you are fired.
Okay.
And you are fired from everything. And, I may
And
or may not yell
everything.
at you. I may not, or may not walk away. and scold you. I may or may not do that, allegedly. But I
No,
know,
but you
Christian,
will
tell me
give a
what's
few
your
death looks.
experience? What's your
You'll give a
experience,
few death
Christian?
looks. You're known to give a, you know what I'm saying? You'll give a look, you know what I'm saying? You'll give a silent scolding. Because,
Mm.
for the folks that don't know, I've had the pleasure, the absolute honor of assisting Detoxx on a few gigs as well.
And it's
And
been amazing.
and it's been such an amazing opportunity. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm just really, really glad. Thank you. Thank you so much for this.
But I must say
No,
though,
I mean
Christian,
it's great. It's always a good time, but I also separate, work from play too. Like I know that like when we're back there, when we're backstage, like we are working, honey. Like we are getting those fucking tights on. I'm handing you them lashes. I'm looking for that hairspray. We're at work,
oh,
working with my
and I must
queen.
say, Christian, you're getting the better version of me because in the past I was a nightmare. And I'm pretty
La
sure there's some of my
monster.
other assistants out there that may have some horror stories. But I'm a different person now.
Mm,
That was the old me, and this is the new
right,
2026 me.
right. You've gone through a metamorphosis, and now you're a beautiful butterfly. And you're no longer a ruthless caterpillar.
Mm, right.
So yeah, that was a little fun bit of information, not surprising. I feel like,
Hmm.
yeah, she's a dragon lady, probably. Um,
And I get it
but it
because
was
Athena
funny.
is very professional. She's like, I need this done. I need it this way.
Right.
This is how we're executing it.
Look at how polished she is. Like it
Yeah.
does not surprise me at all that she's strict.
Hmm.
So
Yeah.
after we have our little fun and games in the workroom, it's time for the main stage. We move on to the main stage. We get to see RuPaul's cute little look. How are we feeling about Miss RuPaul's look?
I actually really love the dress. There was something that was like a little ugly and tacky about it, but I felt like she was ready for spring. Like the colors looked amazing. I loved her
Yeah,
hair. I wasn't a fan of her makeup, and I'm like, this
right, me
doesn't look
neither.
like something that Raven would do. This is like
Right.
somebody was experimenting.
I also wasn't a fan of like the blue in the eye. I felt like it
Mm-hmm.
was a little clashy, but there was also something that felt kind of like pop art about it, like kind of Andy Warhol-y. And I was like, okay, maybe they're trying to do like a moment. Um,
Mm-hmm.
but overall, I think Rue looked beautiful. The hair was nice. Like I like when Rue has these like big updos. I
Mm-hmm.
think it's cute. But what do we think about how Michelle looked?
I thought the dress on Michelle was cute. She wasn't in black. We know Michelle loves her some
You're
black
right.
dress.
She
Yeah, I
was
thought it
very
was
cute
cute.
in her.
I love the sleeve moment. So I was like, yeah, work.
Yeah, I liked her little like bubblegum pink outfit. I thought she was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
Jamal, always looking
Um,
cute in a suit.
right. I think that was like the first time when he was there, I didn't like it. But this time I love that. I wish his chest was out a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But definitely he was looking scrumptious.
Yes. We always love a Jamal moment. Thank you, Sadie Jamal, for coming on to the show today. And then
Okay.
we got our special guest, which is Benny Blanco. If you guys don't know who Benny Blanco is, he's very big in the music scene. He's also Selena Gomez's husband,
Partner. Something.
partner. I don't know, girl.
They
They
together.
together.
I know that they together.
They go together.
I hated this look.
Um,
I hated it.
he
It
looked
looked
a
ugly.
mess.
His face looked ugly. The outfit looked ugly, and then on his shoes he had these little bow ties I was like, girl, it's ugly. It is
It's
ugly.
giving a go. It is giving a
Yeah,
go. Um,
you
I
must
don't
have a
know
nice
how
personality.
he must have a really nice. He seemed like a really nice guy. He must have a nice because I don't know. The hair was not looking cute either. The hair was looking like he just rolled out of bed. I was like, nobody, no hair makeup person came over to you. Like, what's going on here? Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yes.
So let's get into this. Let's get into this juice. Fannie girl. It started off very strong, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Mikey and Darlene starting off the top of the show. It kind of, gives the essence of what the show's going to be about. I thought, Mikey started off very strong.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about the beginning of the show?
I was not surprised about Mikey because, like, girl, Mikey's been doing good all of the action challenges.
Yeah,
Like, she said it, she was a musical theater kid. So when she came out, I was like, yes, girl. And then
yeah.
with Darlene, even going back to when Darlene was picking the role, she was like, yeah, I'm going to pick the dog. It's safe. It's cute. I was like, Darlene, you just want to be safe. And,
She
like, she did
does.
deliver.
Darlene's, yeah, she's
Yeah.
definitely doing
She
the
likes to play in the
coasting.
background. Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was like, go off.
yeah. At this point in the game, right, they just have to be so strategic about everything that they do. So
Hmm.
Darlene is like, I'm not a singer or a dancer, but I can be safe for this challenge. Absolutely.
Yeah.
The next scene we have after that is Kenya and Juicy's scene when they come out together, slaying down. I was so impressed with Kenya. I thought she did such a fantastic job.
Hmm.
This role was written for her almost. It was like, yes, there's no doubt that she bodied that.
And you want to know why that role was so amazing? Because this was a black written role. Like, she was the like MC of a ball.
Yeah.
And there are not a lot of white MCs out there of balls. There are a lot of times they're black or Latino, and Kenya has that personality to fit the brief of what they were trying to do. So
Right.
I'm like, yeah, imagine if we had some more black queens here. Ugh,
I know.
it gets me
It's such
annoyed.
a
But
shame
yeah,
that this is not like a black heavy season.
yeah. And I love diversity, but like my thing about it is like if you're gonna do certain categories and certain challenges that it's pulling from black culture, then have the representation to do it. If the
Hmm.
representation is not there for whatever reason, then don't do it because it just looks stupid.
Yeah,
I was gonna add with Juicy, Kenya definitely overshadowed her. And at one point, Juicy like blended in with the backup dancers.
she
Like,
did.
she was so on point with the dancing. I thought she was one of the backup dancers. And she became invisible to me. Like that whole scene was just Kenya. Straight up.
It was just Kenya. And Kenya has like a larger than life personality, right? Like she commands attention, she commands a room. And that's not something, unless Juicy is flipping upside down, she's not really commanding a lot of attention.
Yeah.
So
And even
she did get eaten up a little bit.
yeah, and we even saw that she did her little flip and then she like the flip that jumps into the split. I was like, oh my god, wow, I've never seen that on 4 other episodes. So
Hmm.
surprising. But yeah.
Yeah. But, overall, they did a good job.
Yeah.
Um, After that, we have the Athena scene, which, her vocals are not the best. She's not known for the vocals, but I think she is doing like the mother character. I just wish that it was bigger. I wish that she had brought more to it. It just seemed like it was like kind of dull. And there was,
It was very
other
dull.
characters like Kenya was being like more of like a house mother character than Athena was. So bravo to Kenya for like doing all that. Like I think she had this intention of sealing the scene and stealing like the spotlight, and she did it.
Yeah, and going back to what I said, if this is like a Vogan thing inspired, like we see who is bringing out the authenticity of this Vogue culture that they're looking for. Obviously, it
Hmm.
wasn't Athena because Athena didn't. Athena's been like a house mother because she has drag kids and whatever. But in this particular scene, an environment that they're trying to curate Vogue culture, it
Hmm.
sucked. It looked like unseasoned chicken, like flopping around in the oil, and I was just like just get on and move on. Like that's what I was like. I was just like, just move on.
Jane did a good job though. I thought that
Yeah.
she also bodied this character. She did really good with like the drunk humor, her whole character development of Miss Shenanigans was really spot on, very good.
Hmm.
Even Jamal had said that, she was invoking like this Carol Channing character because Carol Channing played Miss Hannigan in Annie, so she was kind of giving that as well. So I thought she did a fantastic job too. What do you think of Jane's performance?
Yeah. She did a good job, and I'm not surprised because literally this is Jane. Like she is that theater,
Yeah.
Broadway person. And given like a mom. like auntie. Obviously, she played it drunk, and I feel like this was up her alley. So I was like, yeah, work. She did a good job.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So, let's go back a little bit to Discord and Nene. Um Forget Nene. Nene was forgettable. But I must say, I was really proud of Discord because Discord was keeping up with the choreography. Like, yeah, she still looked like she had a little two left feet, but
Hmm.
she was actually keeping up with it well. She kept her face movement and she still looked connected. And I was actually proud of Discord. I was like, good
Yeah.
job, Discord.
Yeah. I think they were trying to, show Discord's fear, like in the editing and be like, ooh, what am I gonna do? Like, I'm so nervous. I can't dance. But I thought she did great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And she was being lively. I thought, like, I felt like she had more energy than Juicy, honestly,
Yeah.
which was so
Yeah.
surprising to see.
But I'm
And
not
she had,
surprised.
no, I'm
It,
not surprised at how Juicy kind of like blended into the background, but I am surprised that Discord was able to like shine in the role more.
yeah. For me, I was not surprised because I think Discord has shown us throughout the Snatch game, like she knows how to play up a character. Like even when they did the little acting challenge for the political ad, like Discord knows how to be a character. Like yes, she may not be
That's
the
true.
best dancer with the coordination, but she shows that if she has choreography, she will get it done. She has two left feet when she's walking. But she'll
Hmm.
get it done. And with Juicy, Juicy has showed us time and time, like she's a great dancer. She's a great dancer. She's a great dancer. She's a great dancer. So yeah.
This is true. But the star here for me was Mikey and Kenya and
Oh
Jane.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah. The
They
star
did
was
the
definitely for
best.
me.
They brought the best
I,
of themselves. Yeah.
hmm Yeah, for me, the star was definitely Mikey, Jane, and Kenya for that one part. And even go back to Kenya a little bit, I was watching Kenya and I was like, Kenya, do you know your words? And it looked like she knew all of her words,
It looks like she
to
did.
us. Yeah. And I
Yeah,
was
good for
like,
her.
good job, Kenya.
She's never gonna live that down. Forever
Right?
now, because Michelle said it, people gonna be looking at Kenya all the time, like, do you know your
Right.
words? I can't.
Yeah.
So now that we saw the Rusical, it's time to move on to the runway looks.
hmm
So first up we have Miss Mikey
And what is the
Meets.
category?
Oh, the category is actually, what is the category? It's something about beige, like shades of
Beige
beige or
against the machine. I think it's like beige against the machine or some shit. It was about
oh,
beige. The color beige. Beige.
beige. Category's beige, fluorescent beige.
I don't think beige comes in fluorescent. Does it?
No, it's a Beyonce lyric.
Oh.
Well, a T.S. Madison clip that got put into a Beyonce song.
Category
Beige,
is beige?
fluorescent beige. Bitch, I'm black.
Oh.
Remember
Work.
in the song? You don't remember.
I don't
Detox said,
remember.
fuck Beyonce. I don't know who that girl is.
I love Beyonce. No, I actually really do love Beyonce. But anyways, let's
Beige,
get to the
fluorescent
category.
beige. All right,
Let's get
category
into
is fluorescent
category.
beige. Um, runways. Okay, we're gonna talk about Mikey first. What do we think about Miss Mikey's look?
I love the look. I love her makeup. It was a 10 for
Yes.
me. She did everything good. So yes, it was a bustier. She looked amazing.
Yeah, I agree. It was so nice. It was fitted so nicely, and she looks very chic.
Mm-hmm.
And I love the eye. Her eyes almost look like butterflies, like butterfly
Yeah.
wings. It was really pretty.
Mm-hmm.
Slick back hair, look cute. I don't know, 10 out of 10, honestly. She's laying down right now. Mikey was a boosty. Yes. Boosty, yes. Yeah,
Go
she did a
go
really good
off.
job. Miss
See?
Darlene Mitchell. Next
I
up.
think Darlene, it was very high fashion. I loved it.
I
I just
agree.
hated the hair. Like that hair looked horrible. Like it looked like something that she had used before.
Yeah.
But I just can't clock it. But I did not like it. But overall, the look was cute, and it
Yes.
was a bustier for me.
Yeah, Busti-AE as well. I love the mixes of patterns. And I like the big
Mm-hmm.
shoulders. Like it was a little campy, but it was also fashion. I thought it was really cute. She did a good job. I agree about the
Mm-hmm.
hair though. She's got to add something a little trailer trashy. Unless it wouldn't be Darlene if it didn't have a touch of trash. Next up we have Miss Kenya Pleaser. And yes, she
Mm-hmm.
can please me with this look. I think this is one of the most beautiful things she's brought to this runway. No, I think
Mm.
this is the most beautiful look she's brought to the runway so far.
Oh,
Yeah, I mean, I thought she looked gorgeous. I thought she looked so gorgeous. She got a bustier.
yes, Kenny get a Busti work. For me, I loved her hair. I loved her from like the waist up. I love that fabric that are like wrapped around her. I was not a fan of how the fabric itself that fitted her dress on her body. Um, I didn't like it, but overall, I think it was a bustier. I love the hair, makeup, and that top piece, and she looked glamorous. Just
She
hated that
did look
fabric
really
on the bottom.
glamorous.
It's a bustier.
Okay, good. I thought we were gonna have to fight. Next up, Miss Juicy Love Dion. Looking stunning as always. I'm never surprised that Juicy looks good on the runway. She brought everything she has, just stunning, right? Um, but the makeup was beautiful. I love the lip and the cute little these things on the side. I don't even know what you would call
Mm-hmm.
those. Um, that was really cute. That was giving Athena though. I feel like Mother got her that.
Mm.
Is
Because I
definitely
think
giving something Athena would wear.
Athena had those on her promo look, or something similar on her
Yes,
promo
something
look.
like that. Yeah, that was a touch of Mother. Um, but clearly Busti-AE. What you think about Juicy?
Yeah, I also loved it. I was like, yes, for another week, Juicy's wearing a sculpted wig. She's not wearing a little kitty cat. The girls are
Good
like,
for
Juicy
her.
only brought the little kitty cat wigs.
I
I
know.
loved it. I also love the sleeves. And I was like, you know what, Juicy, go off. You spend a lot of money on your package.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, a boosty, yay for me.
Yes, agreed. Next up, we have Miss Athena. Athena Dion. And again, first of all, I just want to start off by saying I think Athena looks beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
But it reminds me of like Beauty and the Beast for some reason. Like it's giving like the um the Duster, the Duster character that she's kind of like this like she got like a big fufu dress and like I don't know. Is giving the feather duster. But also I think that she looks glamorous. Like I think she looks good. This like I like her wheat things that are coming off of the top.
Mm-hmm.
Um and her face looks spectacular. So she get a bustier also, but I think it's just funny that she looked like a it's very charactery. And it's got some camp to it.
Mm-hmm. I really wanted to like this, but there's just something about it like I can't stand. I don't know if it's because it's on Athena, but there's
Yikes.
just something about it I can't. I don't like it. And I think this is made out of like burlap,
Yeah.
which is kind of like the same fabric that Mandy Mango had used back in like episode 1 when she made her
Mm-hmm.
dress, and they all hated it. Um, Athena, I'm sorry, but this is a boosty nay for me. A boosty nay.
Yikes.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, Detoxx said, fuck a double standard. If
Yeah,
Mandy
I don't like
Mango
it.
can't look cute in burlap, then neither can you.
I didn't like it.
Okay. Next up, Discord Adams. I thought that this was pretty, but also simple. It was
Mm,
the most simple thing that she's ever worn on the runway.
mm-hmm.
But it still looks cute on her.
Mm-hmm.
Her makeup was a little I don't know. I don't know if I was that in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I have mixed feelings. I think she looks pretty, but yeah. And then Boosie meh. It's like in between. Like I don't hate it.
Yeah. And I agree with you. There was just something the walk again was killing me, and she could not walk in this one. because like she
No,
was
it
trying
was
to take
so
those little
slow.
baby steps. And I think for me, that's what really made the it's so funny because the judge was like, "Okay, let's pause," but then she was like, "Mommy, I'm coming."
That was funny.
I thought that was funny. And again, she's not in black for this runway. Like she's definitely showing diversity. Like she loves a grunge black look, but she
Hmm.
definitely switched it up. So kudos to you. But Discord, it's a boosty meh as well for me.
Next up on the runway, we have Miss Nini Coco in this like
Mm,
kind of tattered coat look. It kind of looks like she has like layers of fabric as well, like
mm-hmm.
kind of like pleated almost. It's a very interesting look, but she looks really chic. It is giving very like apocalyptic businesswoman.
Yeah.
Um, and I liked it. I give her a Busti-AE.
I actually, I like this. It wasn't nothing wow for me. Yeah, it's a boosty, yeah. It's not a boosty,
Yeah.
yeah, it's a boosty, yeah. Yeah, it was there. It was Nini did not impress me this episode. I'm sorry, but she was
Yeah, she
there.
wasn't doing it for me this time.
Yeah.
She was there. She was there. She got a check.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Jane Don't. I thought Jane Don't looked very glamorous with this look.
Mm-hmm.
It was giving showgirl. It was giving Broadway. It was giving, and the fur lining. I thought it was all very cute. And I thought, this was a very, very strong week for Jane with the runway and with the challenge. I thought she looked spectacular. She get a bustier. Bustier.
Work. Um, I love the idea of this dress. I must say my favorite thing about this was the fur. Similar to like Kenya's dress, the fabric itself that was used for the body, I wasn't a fan of. It was like crunching on the side. It was like
Mm.
coming up. I didn't really like it. I'm sorry, but I'm gonna give it a boostine.
Dang.
Yeah. It was like I just felt like the execution of it wasn't to the best. Like I could tell this one was like a rush job to get done. Because again, the idea of it is there, the fur is there, but like the bodice itself, mm-mm.
Mm.
I'm sorry, it just wasn't working for me.
Wow, Detoxx.
I'm just being
Wow.
honest. That's my
I know you're
opinion.
just being honest. That's my opinion. So yeah, that's it for the runways. Who do you think had the best
Hmm.
runway? Who had the strongest this week?
I think my favorite person on the runway was Mikey Meeks. Mikey Meeks was my favorite, hands down.
Yeah,
What about you?
Mikey
Who do you
was so
think
strong.
slayed the runway?
Juicy. But
Oh,
Mikey's right there. Mikey is right there. She's on Juicy's ass.
go off.
Yeah, yeah. I thought the strongest runway this week was Juicy's.
Okay, go off.
Usually, I think Juicy does have the strongest runway. The looks just
Hmm.
keep coming. But, she's
Hmm.
got fierce competition. All right, so then we start getting into the judges' deliberations. We start getting into the tops and the bottoms. And it turns out
Hmm.
that, the safe girls this week are Nene, Darlene, Kenya, and Discord.
Hmm.
Safe. The tops this week, we have Mikey and Jane. Congratulations to those girls. Well
Hmm.
deserved. I thought they did the best job.
Hmm.
Um, and after judges' deliberation, we find out that Jane is the winner.
And I'm
What
not
do we?
mad at it, but I would have given it to Mikey. I'm sorry.
I also would have
Like
given it to Mikey.
Mikey really carried the entire musical from the start, the middle, and the end. And Jane had like the one part where I just feel like they didn't want to give it to Mikey again. They were like, "Okay, Jane, you get another win. Here you go. You were good." Like I didn't think Jane was deserving of it for that.
Yeah.
But I think she still did well. So I'm not mad at it, but I just wish it went to Mikey.
Yeah. So we see that the bottoms this week are dun dun dun. Juicy and Athena.
And I
Gaggy.
that the producers have been waiting to do this. Like
Oh,
anytime
it
you
was
go into a
coming.
competition where you're like, oh, that's my best friend, that's my mother, that's my daughter, they're gonna put them against each other. And I knew that was coming. At some point it would have came.
And here it is. It came.
Yeah. hmm
So tell me, Detox, what did you think about this lip sync that they had to do?
I think the song choice was caca. It was really bad. I
It
don't care
has
if
been
Benny
so
Blanco
far.
was there. Like, yes, you try to promote his music. It was bad. People are not going to be lip syncing this. They're not going to be streaming this because that song was bad. I'm sorry. Now for the lip sync, you know, it was Juicy was ready to dance, but it wasn't a dancing song.
It
Her
was
outfit
not.
was ready to dance, and I kind of feel
Correct.
like Athena low key gave up to like just let Juicy win, but also she wasn't doing any better anyways. But I think that was part of her just giving up to like Juicy stay. So
Yeah, I
yeah,
kind of felt like before the lip sync even started, I was like, is she really gonna do this to her? Like, is Athena really gonna turn it out to the point where she's gonna like take an opportunity away from her daughter? After she's been preaching all of this, like, I've been by Juicy's side, I've been in her corner, I'm her biggest supporter. She's not just gonna change her story now all of a sudden. And I
yeah.
think that Athena did have what it takes to do better in the lip sync, and she didn't on purpose. I agree with you.
But both of them kind of suck though. Like if it could have been
It
like a
wasn't exciting.
double, if it could have been a double elimination, I would have said this would have been a time to be a double elimination.
Yeah.
Send both of them home. That would have been gaggy though. That would have been so
Dion's
gaggy.
Dion's out of the competition.
Yo, if oh my god, if RuPaul was like, unfortunately, you both did not impress me. You are
I would have been
both
like, oh
so
well.
cold. Yeah, and that would have made some good TV. That would have won them the Emmy. That would have win them the Emmy.
Yo. Yeah, it wasn't exciting.
Mm-mm.
Honestly, these lip syncs have not been very exciting.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we know who got sent home. We had to say goodbye to Miss Athena.
Mm-hmm.
As a
Aw.
friend in college once told me, it's been real, it's been fun, but it hasn't been real fun. And if
And
the
the
drag
girls are really
gods,
sad.
you weren't really sad about her leaving?
Um, no, because she was good TV. Like I like how combative she was, and I like her being the bitch.
She
So
was good TV.
yeah. But the girls overall, I know Juicy was broken up, and we know Juicy's gonna be crying into the next week.
It's gonna be 3 episodes
Like,
in a row so far. Juicy's crying.
who's the crier of the season? Juicy,
Juicy. And when they do the reunion, she's gonna be crying again.
right? And in the beginning, we thought Kenya was gonna be the crier, the crybaby, and she did cry for the first episode. But now we see it's Miss Juicy crying down the
No.
storm.
And Miss Kenya's
um,
getting a little stronger.
yeah. So we see that next week, possibly the girls are coming back. And I'm
Yeah.
like, what are they coming back to do? Is this going to be the makeover challenge? Like, what
Oh.
is happening? Because it was 14 girls, right? And I think now they have enough to do each one get a person. So it's
Mm,
either they're going to do a
right,
girl group. Oh my
7.
God. Imagine if they do like a girl group challenge, the eliminated queens versus the queens that are still there.
Oh,
And if
they could do that.
and then if the what you call it, the eliminated queens do well, one of them gets to come back. That would be some shit. I would live,
That would be a really packed episode. Yeah, they win the girl
right?
group challenge, and then they have to lip sync for who gets to come back.
Right. Um. Oh my god, this is a future challenge for them. If they don't do that next week, then this is what they should do for the future. But anyways, Christian, who do you think is going to win RuPaul's Drag Race season 18?
Mikey Meeks.
I completely agree. I think Mikey Meeks is winning season 18 of RuPaul's Drag Race.
I know last week I said Nini Coco, but I'm changing my story,
Right? You're
and
changing
it's looking.
everything.
I was saying Vita. I was saying Mia. I don't think I ever said Mia.
Yeah, I never said
Um,
Mia.
or I never said Mia.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mikey's looking really, really strong.
Okay, work. Yeah, I also agree. I think Mikey is going to be winning RuPaul's Drag Race season 18.
I guess we'll
Yeah.
see.
Mm-hmm. Wow. So, Christian, thank you again for another episode of Boudoir Banter, where I brought you to the boudoir.
And
And,
I brought you to the banter.
okay. Oh, and Christian, tell us where we can find you
Oh
and
my
what any new
goodness.
projects you're working on.
You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at the Christian Rez. You can also find my YouTube, which is Christian Rez as well.
Ooh, and I noticed you got 13 subscriber now.
Hey,
She's moving out.
girl. Lucky number 13, baby.
She's moving out.
Yes, I'm getting subscribers, baby.
Oh, okay. And you can find me on mostly all of the platforms at Detoxx Busti-AE. That is DetoxXBusti. Sometimes there's an underscore AE. Make sure you
Hmm.
follow me on all of those platforms. But until next
Yes.
time, see you next week.
See you next week, loves. Bye.
Mwah, mwah.